Hey everyone, today I'm super excited to be talking about this next project called Universe Chain, which provides practical, stable performance and privacy protection support for commercial applications. So we'll talk all about that, what that means. We'll talk about their whole entire ecosystem. And of course, we'll talk about how you guys can be involved if you guys choose to do so. We'll go over like their website. We'll go over their socials. I have their Twitter pulled up. Their website, just because of the way that I actually do these presentations, I actually make it half the screen. But if you check out the website, I think it looks a lot better in order to read the text if I actually make it full screen. So I'll kind of do some switching there. But I'm going to go over a bunch of stuff today. We'll go over some of the features of this project, as always, what I do. We'll go over some kind of how they work, the partners that they work with, kind of like the infrastructure. I'll kind of touch on those things. They do have a white paper with lots of imagery that kind of like shows you guys what this it illustrates what this is about. So that's in there. I'm going to go over some of that as well, and then I'm going to of course talk about how you guys can be involved. And how you could be a part of this project. A couple of ways you can do that. And then finally, probably kind of towards the very end, we'll check out their socials for some of the latest updates. So I'm going to kind of go through their website a little bit. I might have to full screen some of these for you guys along the way, but just know that it's probably best if you guys check this out after you watch this video to kind of take a deeper dive into everything that we talked about today. So here we are. Like I said, if I make it big, you can kind of it gets kind of cut off. So I'll try to kind of go through as much as I can, but if you guys want to pull this up on your own, it's just uvchain.io. So here is some things that I would call the features. They say this is the leading edge commercial public chain project that is on track to deliver innovative new solutions that are highly scalable. So they have all the different features here. If you guys are into smart contract, voting mechanism, TFID, their T-graph. If you guys want to take a deeper dive into each one of these, you could check this out. This is just their white paper. It's 41 pages. I'm not going to go through each one of these, but you could check out what really sets this apart. They break it out into, I actually really like how they break this out into different chapters. I think there's like 4 chapters. Chapter 1, you don't have to read through this specific part, but this is like the evolution of crypto and smart contracts. But they kind of talk about their design principles, things that they really thought about when they were making this next generation blockchain protocol. So multi-chain symbiotic commercial network, highly scalable, and then here's some more principles. So include more new technologies, mortgage mechanism, 2-layer network consensus, and then they kind of go into really into depth into like what the technology is doing, consensus mechanism. They talk about like the election, so like how that kind of works in terms of like election voting. And like I said, they have these graphs that really show you guys and visualize what they mean in case you guys are interested. So like I said, definitely check that out if you guys want to. I thought this was really cool, how they stand apart from some of their other maybe other blockchains that you guys are familiar with. Obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron, and this is kind of where they are. So they says fully optimized to process 100,000 executions per second. So that's really cool. They even have another where it was somewhere down here, kind of comparing this and some of the other ones. This is a comparison chart. Let me see, where did I see this? We'll have to kind of jump through. Here's what I was talking about. Obviously, you guys are familiar with some of these other ones like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monero, Neo. We've talked about these on our channel. They talk about not only they talk about the different programming languages. You can see UVC chain has a lot of different ones. Oracle built in. We saw that in the different features. Here, Oracle machine, built-in Oracle eases interoperability, enables the exchange of information. So they have that going on. They talk about the mechanism, the MPOR. If you guys want to look at that specifically, you guys can. It's kind of their mechanism that they have, but you guys are probably familiar with some of these other ones like proof of work. But again, their MPOR is something definitely I haven't heard about, but I do think it allows them to do a lot of interesting things. The TPS, obviously you can see 100,000 TPS. It's kind of funny comparing to like Bitcoin, which is like 6 TPS, and then Ethereum, which is 40 TPS. Short batch timeout, and then they do have some like privacy things on there, which is definitely important. So again, I'm kind of jumping around, but I did want to show that because I did think that was important mechanism, important distinction between these blockchains. So cool. So other things that I wanted to talk about, so they kind of laid that out. They also have their commercial storage system, and again, I apologize for how this looks. I'm gonna have to go back and forth. Fully equipped to mass data storage and data analysis with our commercial storage system. The deeply customized distributed commercial storage system on UV chain carries mass data storage and distribution and creates junk data on non-compliant data. So again, they kind of have this imagery. Let me see if I could make this a little bigger for you guys to see. You can see how this kind of all works. And again, even if you don't fully understand what this means, I think the idea is that it's great that it's taking the learnings from other systems, other chains, and is improving on them from different output, different perspectives. And for the main 3 reasons, that's kind of like their part of their design principle is reduce costs, enhance privacy, and improve security. And as you remember from that chart that we looked at, there's definitely ways for an improvement. So that's awesome. They do have other things in their ecosystem. This is kind of what I was alluding to earlier. So they do have, and again, you could click on any of these ones if you guys are interested on here. So they have the UV token wallet, and if you click to open that, they actually have their own separate website for that. But if you guys are always looking for wallets, I know I get a lot of questions about this, which y'all to use. Definitely check it out, the App Store or the Android APK. You could get straight from the website if you guys are interested. They talk about kind of what sets them apart from this. Integrate with any change, easily manage multiple chains, assets, one-click purchase, high returns, safety is important, and then mass DS for everyone in the chain world. So they're working with a lot of different ones, over 1,000 DApps. So that's cool if you guys are interested in it. And it seems like they're gonna have a hard wallet. I don't know if that's readily available now, but I do know it's should be coming. Yeah, I think there's like a pre-sale for that, and then they have to have a watch. I thought a watch was a good idea. I haven't heard of that before, but if you're really thinking about keeping something on you and having easy access, or maybe you just want to check some of the pricing changes, I thought that was a really cool idea. And they have other stuff, the UV swap, and then some of the UV chain applications if you want to see stuff that's built on the UV chain. They even have foundation that kind of helps cultivate some of these solutions. So they talk about the developers, campaigns, and then ambassador program is all coming soon. Some great strategic partnerships. Again, if you guys want to check out some of these, you guys can. Some big names on here, Fidelity, Accenture is on here as well. They have multiple places for their roadmap. I know down here they kind of went into really a lot of depth into like what's coming up. It kind of has the same themes. If you kind of take a look at it, let's just jump into what they kind of go through here. Let me just point out some of these stuff. These things are, I know I'm just glossing over this, but chapter 4 talks about like the business of it. This is a really interesting like kind of view of kind of like the platform itself, but they have things like blockchain explorer, the blockchain browser, so you can see all the transactions if you guys are interested in that. The planning, this is kind of like the different phases that they are thinking about, and that kind of coincides with everything going on with the roadmap. So if you guys want like a higher look at it, Q1 is the launch of the testnet. Q2 2023 is storage testnet, and then Q1 2024 is launch of the mainnet. So and then Q3 is launch of the storage network, and that's where mining begins. So again, if you guys are interested, you want to be a part of a new chain, and you can see all the improvements of it from other ones, definitely follow along with them. It's really up to you if you guys are interested in jumping to this. I would say join their community, follow them on all their socials if you guys are interested. Learn about them. They talk about who they are, kind of their background experience. I think that's really important. And then they even like lay it out. I haven't seen it of any other projects here, but I think it makes a ton of sense. I don't know why other projects don't do this. They kind of lay out all the different positions within the company. So it could be like cryptography specialist, it could be developer of smart contracts, senior test engineers, and then ecosystem manager, kind of doing like the blockchain developer portion of it, but also I guess that would include kind of just the ecosystem, like the marketing, education piece for that, because I think that's really important, especially for new blockchain. So again, lots of information here. I kind of glossed over a bunch of things. I would definitely say if you guys are interested, take a look at the comparison. That's like kind of a good place to be like, okay, how does this differ? And then kind of jumping into the different parts depending on what you're most interested in. But if you guys, are interested in this project, I would follow them on all their socials. They have some great resources that they're constantly posting. They have a Medium where they're posting a lot of information, kind of expanding on these ideas that they have, talking about their design principles, and giving you guys updates on what's coming up in the near future. So if you guys are interested, definitely check it out. Team is really involved, and I think it's definitely something that's going to be a huge part of crypto and blockchain going forward. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.